So all of the anti-foul has been cleaned off. We're back to glass. We've got a little bit of a notch in the back of the keel here that I've got to build up and fair off. This is just cleaning a few bits and pieces. We give the bottom of the motor a hose off because it came straight out of the salt. And then we're going to flip all the fenders back up on the top of the mat. We've cleaned up, and we're going to set up to start the painting and the epoxy barrier coat. Once we've done that, the anti-foul will go on, and then we're not far away from going in the water. I think we're going to try for Monday or Tuesday next week. It's what, Wednesday now? Tuesday? Wednesday? Tuesday, yeah. Gosh, I don't know what day it is. But anyway, there we are. All that sanding and that's done. We're still got to clean all this god awful staining off the boat, but suffice to say, we're just about ready to go. Mez is just going to tape up the water line. Got some masking tape there to do, so yeah, it's a fair bit of hull to sand down. Our poor old, that's the remnants of our 15 horse Yamaha Enduro. There's the cylinders and half a crankcase. Yeah, wasn't too healthy. We got another motor in the meantime. I'll probably fix up the power head on the Enduro while I'm home and bring it back with me. There we go. See you next time.
One coat of many colours, but it's just going to be grey and black. But it's on. We've started. Thank goodness for that. It's been a long time coming, but here we are. Looking at next Monday or Tuesday to get in the water. Give us 10 days to go to the Sandblast and back. 10 days is better than no days. We've done a coat on each side of the hulls. It rained a lot last night, so I've got to dry this off, give it another coat of acetone to help evaporate any water, and time for a second coat. Say hi.
Just wiping everything down, start the second coat. Hopefully no more rain. We'll see how we go.
Lots of rain last night, so much so it rained on the inside. Oh well. One of the locals, Rick, nearly stood on it. Would have been a very flat frog if he did. Second coat on both sides complete. Now just wait for this to dry off a bit, and when the
well, I've done 2.5, so
joint opens up again, we'll get the real stuff.
Yeah. We should be able to put a coat on this afternoon, although we might be better off doing all 3 coats of anti-foul in the one day tomorrow, as long as we've got enough drying time between.
We'll just have to get out of bed in good time.
Alright.
It's looking good. I would have We just missed out on catching him napping.
I was having, yes, a nap.
Yeah. Hey, check this out, guys. Look. Look at this. Even the little bitty tufty bits on the top. He's got hair. Bit bizarre.
Not for long.
No, we're going to do it. We're going to get rid of it.
Alright, well the barrier coat's on and we're just about to start the anti-foul. We're all set up with our anti-foul, our rollers.
I'm not washing my feet or my knees until we're finished.
And Maz has been on her knees. Look at those dirty feet.
Look,
you gross. Look at that.
Yeah, disgusting.
Yeah. So we've got all of the epoxies had the minimum drying time, so we've achieved that. And so we're about to start. I'll have a look back here. Yeah. That's it with the barrier coat. And then we're good to go.
Doing what he does best. Stirring the pot. Day 2, coat number 2. Mixing up the paint. And with a bit of luck, we'll be able to get a coat on before lunch and be able to do another one this afternoon. And that will be it. You can peel off that blue tape and make it look all pretty. I've gone around today peeling off the tape on all the through holes. See? All nice and pretty. There's one. So Rick's just headed off on the push bike. I stayed here. And then when he comes back, we'll do the full reveal. He's pretty pissed at the moment. We bought an outboard last week because we needed one. Put it on, didn't have a tilt mechanism working, so we had to fix it with good old cable ties. Then didn't go into reverse. I think we used it 3 times. So we said to them, fix it or refund. So didn't come back when they said they were going to come back. Weren't available, wouldn't call, wouldn't communicate, so we said bring it back or we'll buy the one from the people next door. They didn't come back, so we went to get the one from next door. Unfortunately that also needed some work doing to it, so it wasn't working. Haven't had much luck, I'm afraid. So Rick happened to see the other guys when while he's been out on the bike. Reading a book, and apparently the motor's going to be delivered God knows when, but it better be here before Tuesday because that's when we go in the water, and Monday we're not here because we've got to go into town, buy all our food. So there, that's my story. Didn't get me squirting the stuff on. Butter, lots of butter on pancakes, lots of maple syrup and banana.
Yum.
Can't beat that.
Breakfast of champions. Here we go.
Another day on the boat, pissing down with rain. Rick's been outside trying to scrub the deck because maybe it will come off when the rain's coming.
So there we go. Just been doing this all morning. There you go, there's half a bucket of water from this morning. But good thing is, solar panels are all done, wired in. Got the outboard motor bracket on the side. Not that I'm going to go out in the rain to give you all different angles, but there you go. And across the other side, I'll clean up these tools. I had them all clean on the bench in here, and now they're soaking wet and got rusty spots all over them. But there's our Starlink bracket on the side of the boat. I've just been out with a sponge and a scourer trying to see what I can do with this this horrible stuff that's on the boat. We're sort of thinking now it might be some sort of dust that's landed on the boat, and then when it's got wet it's run, because it seems a lot darker and more heavy around areas that actually run water off the boat, or channels that run water. So anything that was covered, there was a mat or a rag on the engine cover there, that it's not as bad as what it is now, but it's absolutely destroying me to see the boat like this. It really is. Anyway, another wet day in paradise.